Welcome to the Drive-In Movie Podcast.
Now playing Hoppers and the Bread.
This is the podcast where Berkan and I go watch a blockbuster movie in theaters.
And then immediately come to the car to talk about it in our very professional studio podcast studio.
Yeah,
it's Michael's car.
So you're getting the hottest, freshest take right off the presses.
Yeah, because be honest, how many times have you been to a movie with your best friend and then immediately had the best conversations about it in the car on the way home?
Or you're like huddled right outside the theater. We do that after like pretty much every movie.
Yeah.
We will go watch a movie with your wife and some of our friends or something, and then we'll just walk immediately outside the theater onto the sidewalk and then just huddle in a circle and digest.
Yeah, it's like it's part of the movie theater experience.
That's what this is. That's what this is for you.
That's this podcast.
This is post-movie sidewalk huddle.
Yeah, you're welcome. We have two movies to break down. Really one movie to break down, one movie that we're just gonna kind of talk about. We've seen it, so it's gonna be out there in the world. Right. Shall we get into The Bride really quickly?
Sure.
All right, Michael, how many Michaels are you giving The Bride?
Out of 10 Michaels, I'm giving The Bride 3.
3 Michaels? Let me make sure we're recording. Yeah, we are recording. 3 Michaels?
I wasn't a huge fan of it.
That's a terrible take. I'm giving The Bride 4.5 Michaels.
Okay, so not a much better. Sub 5, both of us.
Yeah, I might be generous and I might give it a 5 because here's the thing. This is what I'm going to say about The Bride. Jessie Buckley as The Bride is an incredible actress. She's my pick to win this year. I think she's great physically in this role. I think Christian Bale is great physically in this role. They have great characterization. I like the unique take on a famous character. Like, I think we need more of that in Hollywood. Like, I like twists. So the premise of The Bride, I really enjoy. I just don't ultimately think it's a movie for me. Frankenstein is a great example. Guillermo del Toro's Frankenstein, one of everyone's favorite movies of the year. I was like, this is fine. It's just not my... Like, Frankenstein's never been my thing.
I haven't seen that one yet. I'm going to need to watch it. That's the one with Jacob Elordi, right?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, my problem with The Bride was that a lot of it was incomprehensible. Like, there's a lot of just rambling going on. And she's just listing synonyms. And I don't really understand the whole Mary Shelley thing. Is it psychosis? Is it Mary Shelley's ghost? Or is it, like, breaking the fourth wall? Is she being possessed? What's going on there? I don't think we even got answers for that.
I don't think I know either.
And so, and a lot of it too is they're talking in olden speak, or someone's got a weird voice going on, like a Frankenstein type. There was so much of it that I didn't quite understand, and also kind of felt almost like a poem where they were being artistic, but at the expense of, okay, I have to decipher what's happening or what they're saying. I have to get to the meat of it, instead of them just telling me.
But it was an artistic swing, which again I do think is commendable, and that's why I think like you should still go see The Bride and form your own opinion, of course.
Right.
Like everybody should with every movie, whether we love it or hate it. You should go watch the movie and support movies in theaters, especially original ones.
Right. Yeah, I mean, here's the thing. I could respect someone's opinion for liking it. Me personally, I didn't enjoy it. That's my own opinion, but make your own opinion of it.
Yeah. Well, you know what is a great opinion?
What's that?
CinemaCon's opinion on us.
Oh,
hey,
they like us.
They like us. Michael and I will officially be attending CinemaCon 2026.
That's right. We'll catch you in Las Vegas in a couple weeks, right?
A month.
Like 4 weeks.
Yeah. So here's the thing. CinemaCon, it's my favorite week of the year. I love it. I love celebration of movie theaters. I love like everything they show you at CinemaCon. I love all the breaking news. And we're telling you guys a month in advance to follow us everywhere. TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, at the Drive-In Movie Podcast, so that you guys can follow along while we're at CinemaCon and we're reacting to things. That week, there's not just going to be one episode. I'm anticipating we're going to have an episode drop every single night of CinemaCon.
Right. We'll be telling you about all the new stuff coming out, what they're showing us, the posters, the trailers.
Yeah, it should start off with Spider-Man Brand New Day, and it should literally end with Avengers Doomsday.
Ooh.
We should also get our first look at Dune 3. Beyond the Spider-Verse, The Odyssey, all those iconic like movies are coming out in the next couple of years. We should get our first look at, and we should have something to talk about.
Interesting.
Yeah,
this is going to be my first time, so I'm really excited.
This is your first time coming with me to really anything. I mean, you've been to the Fantastic Fest with me before, but that was in Austin. It's not like glitz and glamour.
Independent film festival in Austin. Yeah. And it was fun. It was actually a lot of fun. But I'm really excited to experience because I've seen your content from last year, and just like the scale of it is huge.
It's pretty crazy. Last year, I mean, just to put this in perspective, last year I was making a video breaking down like everything I hoped they would announce for Wicked for Good, and then while I was filming that video, Cynthia Erivo, Elphaba herself, walked by, and I literally stopped. I was like, "I love you. Can you say hello to my wife?" And she was like, "Hello."
She's like looking over your shoulder. She's like, "Don't forget to include that. Don't forget to mention the thing that I just said."
Yeah, but like I remember like walking out of the theater the first like day, and like Jenna Ortega like walked by. I got to talk with Dean Dubois, who's the director of How to Train Your Dragon. We got to watch How to Train Your Dragon like 3 months early. I met Chris Pratt that trip.
I was pissed about that.
Yeah. Well, hey, you're gonna be able to watch the movie a few months early too this year. We don't know what that movie.
We don't know what it is,
but we will be giving you your Michaels.
I hope it's the Odyssey.
Could you imagine if it's Odyssey? I think there's a 5% chance they show us the Odyssey.
That's non-zero.
My prediction is at CinemaCon they will show everybody, including us, Supergirl. That's my prediction.
Supergirl, I'm also really excited for. So I would be happy with Supergirl.
I need them selfishly to either show us Supergirl, Toy Story 5, or the Odyssey, and I say that because
Dune 3?
Well, no, it's way too early for them to show us Dune 3.
Okay.
It will be a movie that's coming out within like the next couple months. Usually, it's a movie that's coming out in like June, from my experience and from what I've seen in years past. But I selfishly want a June release because my baby's due in June, and that will be a real big help if you can help me knock some of that content out early.
Little Berkan Jr.
Little baby.
Can you guys believe that Berkan won't tell me what he's naming his son?
No.
Berkan will not tell me. The kid's coming in like 3 months and you won't tell me what the name's
because I'm 100% on the name. My wife is 96% of the name.
Then just tell me.
No. And could you imagine?
It's not like I'm going to be like, okay, if you guys were like, we're thinking about naming him this, if the baby comes out and you name him something else, I'm not going to be like, what the fuck? You told me you were naming him Jason.
Hey, 1 million likes, and I'll try to convince my wife to name the kid Luffy.
1 million for you to try to name it?
Okay, fine. 1 million likes, I'll name my son Luffy. Are you happy?
There you go. You heard it here first. 1 million likes for a new Luffy. Speaking of which, I mean, we were going to talk about One Piece a little bit later, but I wanted to mention this since I just thought of it. Bro, did you see that there's a real life One Piece now?
Yeah, that it's hidden somewhere in the middle of the ocean.
Yes, but they think that they found it.
They already found it?
There's some dude on the internet. I think
he thinks he knows where in the ocean, but they haven't found it.
I think his name is One Piece Hunter on X, and they literally using the video that they posted, he triangulated the sun and the horizon and noticed that there was like no land in the background, and so he's literally going through the options of where this video could have been recorded, and he thinks he found it, and they think they know how deep the ocean is there. And it's apparently this trench. And so, like, by triangulating the coordinates of this video and where on the ocean floor it could be, they're saying it's too deep to dive for. You would need a submarine for it, or like some sort of drone to go get it. And then there's a whole cost breakdown. Not only do they think they found the One Piece, but they've done the breakdown of how much it would cost to actually retrieve it.
Okay, question: if they found the One Piece, like they actually have it in hand, and they reveal it, would you want to know?
No, of course not.
I would want to know.
I think if they found it, that they would want to destroy it. I think that they would need to destroy it. Having that huge spoiler out there in existence.
That's some crazy power.
You need it. Exactly.
I don't know.
It's too much power. You need to destroy it. It's like the ring in the Lord of the Rings. You need to throw it into the fire.
Say you found it though. Would you let somebody buy it off you? Like I'm talking like millions of dollars.
Am I extortable
for millions?
Am I bribable?
I will spoil One Piece for everybody for millions of dollars. I am sorry. I will.
I think I would.
I would.
Honestly, I think I would probably do it for like me. My brain says, of course not. You have.
I would
morals,
do it for $1.
You have ethics. You have values. But if someone said, "I'll give you $50,000 for it," I think I'd be like, well, I could do a lot with $50,000.
I would try to bribe the creator of One Piece, and I'd be like, "Hey, name a character Berkan, and I'll destroy it." That's all I'd want.
Literally, just blackmail him, extort it.
Yeah, just extort him. I want a character. I want a character in pop culture media to be named Berkan. Is that too much to ask for?
Do you think that he actually wrote down the real One Piece reveal on that piece of paper, or do you think
it's all a ruse?
Yeah. He literally just drew like a smiley face.
I think he wrote a potential for what the One Piece could be.
Right.
But I think he has a backup in case
Exactly.
it's found.
that might even be the backup.
It might be the backup.
Because again, if someone found it and he knows this is now the number one comic book ever sold, like the number one best-selling comic book ever, it beat Superman.
Could you
recently.
imagine?
So he knows there's a huge amount of people out there, and they want to know the answer to this so bad. In the back of his mind, he must have known that there was a possibility that this could be found.
Could you imagine if somebody who doesn't speak Japanese found it, and they go through the trouble of translating it, which I guess would not be that
take
hard.
2 seconds.
Okay,
now.
but then don't ruin the punchline. I'm sorry, that was
okay.
rushed.
No,
that was
no, it's all right.
The punchline was going to be, and it translates to like these nuts.
I mean, that's technically 2 pieces, but turns out I didn't ruin the punchline.
Yeah, you gave me a better one.
Check the tapes.
Wow, that was pretty good.
That back.
That was pretty
Fact
good.
check.
Oh my gosh.
Punchline was not ruined.
That was pretty good.
Thank you.
That was pretty good. All right. Before we continue on with our agenda,
Right.
there was something else we needed to discuss.
Yes.
So at CinemaCon, like I said, we're going to be there. We're going to be filming episodes, probably an episode per presentation or per day. So like Tuesday, you'll see a Sony presentation episode. Wednesday will be Warner Bros. Thursday, Universal. Friday, Disney. But that next week, we also have a very special episode that will be coming out either the next week or the week after.
Mm-hmm.
Michael and I are doing something that has never been done.
And I don't know how much we're allowed to tell you.
We are not going to reveal what we're going to be doing, what we're going to be watching, what we're going to be experiencing. We may tell our Patreons probably like the week of to expect this specific episode, but we're not telling anybody yet. But I said, I'm not kidding. No one's ever done what we're doing.
Right.
People have done something like it, something similar. But what we're doing is a truly one-of-a-kind, unique experience. And I have to say thank you to a very special brand, which I will personally thank later because, again, I can't reveal anything.
I maxed out on how much I'm allowed to tell you about this brand. No? We can't
No, I have to cut that.
Why? It's like a joke.
Maybe I won't cut it. You know what? I won't cut it. I won't clip it. So only if you're listening to this episode on Spotify or Apple Podcasts, you'll get the hint.
Okay.
Yeah.
But we're not telling you what it is that we're doing.
Correct.
But anyway.
Correct.
Sorry for making your job a little
No,
bit harder.
like I said, I'll just, for our listeners, they can have it.
All we can say is watch this space.
But only our Patreons will know exactly what we're doing with them.
What do you mean?
Like, we're not telling them what we're doing with them.
Oh.
But we'll tell our Patreons the week of, like, what we're doing.
Right.
But we're not revealing what we're doing until we've done it.
Right. Exactly. You got it. That made 100% sense.
I think it did.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness. You had me laughing so hard from the 2-piece. I'm kind of wheezing.
I know. It is a fine line of saying, hey, we have an announcement, but we can't announce anything.
But just you should be following our spaces everywhere you can.
Right. We do have
because big things are coming.
We do have another thing that we would like to tease, if you recall, Berkan.
Oh, that's right. I saw Project Hail Mary
a little bit early.
Oh, let's go. I saw Project Hail Mary. You guys, we'll give a full review. Michael gets to see it next week.
Yeah, I haven't seen it yet.
Actually, next week we're not going to have an episode because I'm going to be at South by Southwest.
Okay.
But we'll have probably a double episode release the next week.
Gotcha.
But yes, I did see Project Hail Mary. Michael hasn't seen it, so we're not going to give a review.
I am stoked for it though. I'm seeing it in 70mm.
Yes,
so
you should be stoked.
And I'm still seeing it a week early. So I'm super excited.
I have read the book and I've listened to the audiobook. And so as a big fan of Project Hail Mary, I can confidently tell you and leave you with it is the best book to film adaptation I've ever seen. It is everything I wanted it to be. I'm very, very happy.
Which is super high praise.
Yeah, it is my favorite movie of the year so far. I'm seeing it 2 more times to confirm. It might be in my top 4 of all time.
Top 4 of all time?
Correct.
Whoa.
And that is all I'm going to say about it.
What are your other top 5? Like, what does this movie compete with?
For like, we're talking about like my favorites, right?
Right.
So
if you're saying top 4, you must have gone through the list and gone, well, it's better than this, but not better than that.
So right now, my top 4 on Letterboxd is Monsters Inc. Not in any order. Monsters Inc., Spider-Man 2, Star Wars: Revenge of the Sith, and then Spider-Man: No Way Home.
That is so Berkan coded. That's like the most Berkan coded.
I might bump. I don't know what I'd bump. I have to see, like I said, I have to see Project Hail Mary a couple more times. I might bump Monsters Inc. out of that.
Are
And it feels wrong to not have an animated film in there, though.
what studio did Project Hail Mary?
Amazon.
So the other movies in your top 5 are all Disney movies,
Right.
and Project Hail Mary is the only non-Disney movie.
To be fair, they were not all Disney movies when they were made.
Right, but now they all got acquired.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's all for our teasers.
That's all
and
for tease. Now
announcements
for the nitty gritty.
Right, we're gonna go straight into a game, Berkan. This is a classic, a favorite on this show. It's called Trash or Treasure.
Oh ho ho!
Now, this has the potential to make a lot of people really happy or a lot of people really
Historically, it's made a lot of people really mad.
Yeah, but it's so much fun to play.
It is so much fun. I love Trash or Treasure.
So basically, the concept of this game is that we're going to name a movie out there, and then on the count of 3, Berkan and I are either going to say Trash or Treasure at the same time. We might agree, we might disagree, and then we're going to have to discuss who's right or why it is one or the other. Simple.
Am I going first or are you going first?
Let me see here. I'm going first.
Okay.
And this can be film or TV. I picked a TV show for my first pick.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so Berkan. Attack on Titan, Trash or Treasure?
Okay.
All right, ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
Trash.
Treasure.
I haven't seen it.
Berkan.
I haven't seen it.
Trash by default. Attack on Titan is one of the best shows, not just the best anime, one of the best shows ever made.
I do know, I was scrolling on TikTok, I do know Attack on Titan is the highest rated anime on IMDb.
Yeah, it is. I think it's the only anime to ever hit #1 in America. Not just like #1 anime. It was the #1 TV show when season 4 was going on.
I've seen the first episode of Attack on Titan.
That's it?
I've seen the giant eat the mom.
Right.
And
Okay.
I haven't really cared to go back.
You don't know nothing.
I just haven't really cared to go back.
Everything changes. Like after the first time you watch the show, you can rewatch the show and see everything in a totally different
Why
way.
are you peer pressuring me to watch Attack on Titan? We still have to watch One Piece.
It's one of the best shows ever made. The plot twists are out of this world, insane. I would give so much to be able to go back and watch the show for the first time.
Oh my gosh, I don't have time for this.
I will say though, season 1 does leave you feeling absolutely helpless and like your heart was ripped out, and that's like a big barrier. I
did feel sick watching the first episode. I was like,
you ain't seen nothing yet.
Dear Lord,
you ain't seen nothing yet.
How many seasons is it?
It's 4. Now season 4 is technically 56 seasons worth of television.
What?
I mean, I'm exaggerating a little bit. So when season 4 came out, they were like, this is the final season. And then they split it up into like 3 parts. But then one of those parts was also split up into like 2 batches of releases. And then after the 3rd part, they came out with a finale movie. And it was like, they were on the final season for like 2 or 3 years. I want to say it was ridiculous.
That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
Like half the show is like season 4.
That is the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
I know. It was like when I remember it was happening, everyone was so sad when they announced the final season was coming out. And by the time like season 4 part 3 was happening, my buddy Safiq was like, when are they just going to end the show already? Like we were like, no, it's the final season. And then by then we were like, okay, wrap it up. Yeah. Okay, we're dragging.
That's funny. I mean, we'll see. Maybe
bad take. Attack on Titan trash, bad take. It's treasured.
All right. Well, we'll see. It's really to be determined.
You're next, Berkan.
Okay. I don't need the iPad. I got this locked in key.
We'll see.
Okay, Michael. Meet the Robinsons. Trash or treasure?
Easy. All right.
3, 2, 1. Trash.
Treasure. Oh.
You do not think it's treasure.
I do think it's treasure.
You're lying.
No.
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 1,000%. You are lying. I know for a fact you've rewatched Meet the Robinsons and was like, this movie actually kind of sucks. I was like, I agree.
Here's what I said. I said, it's not as good as you remember. It's not as good as you remember when you were a kid. However,
it's not great, period.
Everybody who saw that movie, when it came out, their psychology was immediately changed. Forever. Permanently.
It left 8. Our psychology was changing based on the soda we drank the next day.
Yes, but listen, okay? That movie left such an impact that everybody listening right now had a strong, immediate opinion just to the name Meet the Robinsons.
Yeah, it was great as an 8-year-old. As a 27-year-old, it's not great.
Okay,
everyone who says Meet the Robinsons is great, when was the last time you rewatched it? For the love of God.
Okay, for real though, rewatch it. Because I will say, it's not as good as you remember. But just for the sake of cultural impact on an entire generation, I have to give it treasure.
No, that that could put it in overrated territory.
It is overrated. I will admit,
if it's overrated, it's trash.
No, I can't
You
call
are
it
a coward.
I cannot
You
call
are
it
a coward.
I can't call it trash.
Coward.
It's not trash.
Coward.
It's more
Coward.
treasure than trash.
No, it's no.
Okay. Does the animation hold up?
Not
No.
really.
Does the voice acting hold up?
Not really.
But does the story hold up?
No. This is ridiculous. This is the dumbest thing I've ever heard. My gosh. All right, your turn.
But it's treasure regardless.
No, this is stupid.
Okay. Well, speaking of movies from our childhood, Trash or Treasure, Herbie Fully Loaded.
Starring Lindsay Lohan.
Starring Lindsay Lohan.
All right.
3, 2, 1, Treasure.
Listen, the run Lindsay Lohan went on,
Generational.
She did not have a bad movie, and
No.
I will stand on that.
Right. I mean, I would love to meet one person who would call Herbie Fully Loaded trash.
Herbie Fully Loaded was a great blockbuster rental.
Yeah, oh, of course. It was a great Disney Channel original movie. Like, if they were playing it on TV.
It was an original movie. It came out in theaters.
Oh, I watched it on TV, so I guess.
Okay. Okay, you
So,
thought it was a Disney Channel.
I
original.
thought so.
Some people actually went to go see it in the theaters.
But I sat through the commercials for it.
Okay.
So.
I've not seen Herbie Fully Loaded since 2005.
Me neither. Wasn't there a scene where Herbie grinded on the side rail, basically?
Yeah. Oh, Michael, shall we play our favorite game?
Oh.
Can I guess the release date of Herbie Fully Loaded?
Sure. Yeah. Channel whatever power the universe gives you to guess this date.
Okay. February 2004.
All right, let's see.
God, I think I'm too early.
Well, do you want to guess a day? February 2004?
February 12th, 2004? I don't know.
Ready?
17th?
When did Herbie Fully Loaded come out?
It may give you the original.
Nope. June 19th, 2005.
Oh, I was so
You're
off.
like a year off. You're
Yeah.
more than a year off.
Yeah.
Berkan,
not
this
good.
might be the worst you've ever done.
This
on
might
that
be
game.
my worst release date guess. Okay, well, back to Trash or Treasure.
Okay.
My turn?
Let me see here. Yes. It's your turn.
Okay. Trash or Treasure? Captain America, the Winter Soldier.
Okay.
3, 2, 1, trash.
Oh
no!
That hurt to say.
Oh no! Wait.
I know you guys.
I'm going back to Treasure.
Why?
I'm saying
You don't get to go. You don't get to switch.
We can't both be.
No, now I'm going treasure. No, I'm going treasure.
Okay,
now.
okay. Listen, let me rephrase. I think
I don't want to be the one everyone
okay,
yells at.
okay. Let me rephrase. Captain America: Winter Soldier, I think, is a top 10 movie in the MCU. It is definitely top 15. I think it's probably top 10. My problem with it is, while I understand it's great, I kind of enjoy it less and less every time I watch it. I don't enjoy rewatching it. It kind of puts me to sleep, although there's aspects of it that are absolutely brilliant.
People gas it. People gas it
So much. I'm just like, it's not my cup of tea. Like, it's just not something I enjoy rewatching, and I have to enjoy rewatching.
I'll be honest. For me in the MCU, I really like the magical alien aspects of it more than I like.
You don't like grounded and gritty.
I don't like the military secret agency aspect of it. I want more something sci-fi or fantasy. I don't really like this whole
You like the multiverse stuff?
I like the multiverse stuff. I like the Guardians of the Galaxy stuff.
I just me, okay, and this is blasphemous. I get this. If you take a look at the Captain America trilogy, I have a lot of fun with the first Captain America movie. I do.
Okay.
I don't think it's better than Winter Soldier. I want to make that very clear. But I have more fun with the first Captain America movie.
Mhm.
Civil War is in my top 5 in the MCU. I think Civil War is the best of the Captain America trilogy. Even though it's not really a Captain America movie, I love that movie. It is more grounded, yes. So it's not really sci-fi, fantasy, but it's so much more fun.
Okay. I want to go back a little bit on what I said because I don't really like the whole multiverse stuff. I just kind of agreed with what you said when you pitched that. But I like the sci-fi or fantasy stuff. So I like the Guardians of the Galaxy stuff, or even the Thor Ragnarok stuff. I like the Wanda Maximoff stuff.
Yeah.
I like
You like the actual superpowers.
Right, exactly. Or just something that is it's not based on a spy novel that my dad would read, about historical fiction of it, something a little bit even sci-fi Tony Stark style, where it's not necessarily military, it's so far out there that it's almost space stuff. I don't know. Anyway, that's my take. What's going on?
It was a pleasure doing this podcast with you.
I know we're gonna get crucified for this.
Okay.
All right, my turn.
Yeah.
I mean, speaking of people crucifying us for our takes here, this one's gonna be bad, and I think you and I are gonna agree on this one. All right, ready? Trash or treasure, Madam Web.
3.
Right. Wait, yeah. 3,
2,
2,
1.
1. Treasure. I mean, listen.
I love to hate it.
Such a bad movie.
I love to hate it.
But I mean, it's so funny. Like
so
it's not
bad.
trying to be funny.
It's so good, and it's sentimental to us.
It's so sentimental.
Because like Michael and I, before Driving Movie Podcast, we had an account called Starlog, and one of our first ever viral videos together on like YouTube, TikTok, Instagram was Michael crashing out about Madam Web, and it was just pure adrenaline. It was so good.
There were so many times in that movie where I was looking around at the audience like, are we for real right now? Like this is
I gotta, you know what? For those listening, I'm putting in the clip right now of you crashing out.
Okay.
I have to.
I mean, it's like in the writer's room, was there one person who is like, dude, maybe this is sloppy. Like maybe this
It was just it's just like, okay, yeah, again, obviously a terrible movie.
But it almost seems intentionally bad.
It is the most fun bad movie Sony has ever given us.
Yeah.
And it's the most fun I've had a bad movie in a long time.
It's kind of like when you're watching The Room. Like the Tommy Wiseau The Room.
It's like it's designed to be terrible.
Where it's but when they were making it, they didn't think it was terrible.
But now
but when you're watching it, it's so bad, it's hilarious. Especially if you're watching it with somebody else where you can make fun of it together. If you're watching it by yourself, not good. If you're watching it in a silent theater where you have to be respectful, not good. But if you can watch it on Netflix with your buddy and go, wait, what? Why are they doing
make
that?
it a drinking game.
Make it a drinking game.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway,
we should do that
treasure.
Should we watch Madam Web as a drinking game?
Yeah,
for our
absolutely.
Patreons?
Oh, definitely 100%.
That might be something we do at CinemaCon.
Yeah. Oh, that would be so much fun actually.
We might have to do that.
I'm definitely here for it.
All right, sign up for our Patreon if you want us to do that.
I've mentioned this before, but I want to do it again. Where I played a drinking game in college to Star Wars Revenge of the Sith a couple times actually, where we would make our own rules, and we did it one time where we just drank every time Obi-Wan has a one-liner. That was like the only rule, was drink every time Obi-Wan has a one-liner, and it's crazy how much you're drinking throughout the entire movie.
Yeah, that's
and if you
nuts.
really want to go crazy, if you really just want to have like a cup to your lip the entire movie, you can do drink every time Obi-Wan has a one-liner or Anakin's a bitch. And it's literally every time either of them talks.
Do you drink throughout the entirety of Order 66, or does that not count?
Oh, that one I do think is a waterfall. You have to waterfall during.
Okay.
Which is literally where you're just like doing this and you just gulp, gulp, gulp until Order 66 is over. It's the only way to get through it. It's the only way to get through it in one piece without
That's
crying.
a long sequence.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's alcohol poisoning.
No. Yeah, a little bit.
Should we be promoting drinking while we're in a car?
Well, they're non-alcoholic beverages.
Be sure not to drink while you're in a car. No drinking and driving. But at home's okay.
We were drinking water. What did you think we were drinking?
Kool-Aid?
That's actually on you for, coming up with that assumption.
All right. Okay,
All right, you have
my turn.
one more movie for
All
Trash
right, one more movie. Okay, Trash or Treasure, a Goofy movie.
Okay.
3, 2, 1, Trash.
Treasure.
Wait, no, Treasure. What did I say? Treasure. I don't know.
Chat.
I don't know. I don't know why I
Decimated
did that. I'm sorry. I mean Treasure.
Hey, comment section, obliterate this man.
I mean Treasure. A Goofy movie. Okay, what messed me up was because you were supposed to say Trash, but then you
Why
didn't.
was I supposed to say
Or
trash?
The Views.
No, I'm not doing that.
Why? Are you afraid?
Yes, I'm terrified. And also, it's a good movie. You want me to lie for publicity?
Yes.
No.
Okay, fine.
You want me to be crucified in the streets?
Fine. A Goofy movie is a great movie. However, I do have a question.
What?
Is there a potential that an extreme Goofy movie is actually better than a Goofy movie?
No.
When was the last time you saw an extreme Goofy movie?
Long time ago.
So, that's my point. Like, I think, our friend of the podcast, mentioned him a lot, Dambo Tui, brought that point up to me. And I'm like, okay.
Why is it better?
He thinks it's better.
Why?
I don't know. But everybody does only focus on a Goofy movie.
Because it's so good.
But maybe. I remember actually really liking Extreme Goofy movie as a kid.
That was pretty good.
I actually remember liking it better as a kid. But as an adult, I love a Goofy movie.
I don't remember that at all.
But I haven't seen an Extreme Goofy movie as an adult.
All right, well, maybe it's time.
Maybe it's time.
You got to do an apples to apples comparison. You got to watch.
so.
You got to watch them back to back.
I think so.
Yeah.
All right, what's next on the agenda?
Well, that was Trash or Treasure. Next on our agenda was another game. We were going to do some Invincible trivia in preparation for season 4 coming out
Yes,
this
season
month.
4 of Invincible is coming soon. I've read all the comics like 4 times.
I have not read them at all.
This trivia is only going to be based off the TV show, so there will be no spoilers. But Michael, would you say Invincible is the greatest TV show of all time?
No.
Would you say it is the greatest comic book TV show of all time?
Maybe.
I think it potentially will be the greatest superhero content ever if they do it right.
Yeah.
Which I think they will.
What TV show, what comic book TV show, even if not like all comic book media, what comic book TV show is better than Invincible?
I don't think there is one. Like, I think right now the only comparison is The Boys, which I think The Boys gets a little bit too repetitive to be in that conversation. I think I'm taking Invincible over The Penguin. I'm taking Invincible over any of the MCU Disney Plus shows.
The Penguin was
I'm taking
good.
over like Peacemaker. Like, I'm taking it over all those shows.
Yeah. I mean, people also, well, me too. I think, what's the Wanda Maximoff one?
WandaVision.
WandaVision. Yeah, I think WandaVision has a case.
No, not even close. Plus, it's only one season.
Yeah.
Invincible is getting better per the season.
That's true.
Actually, no. Season 1 of Invincible is great. Season 2 is okay. Season 3 was
The thing that people don't like about Invincible is the animation style, which
But the
has never
animation's-
bothered me.
It's never bothered
really.
me. Plus, it's getting better.
Yeah.
So, what's the issue?
I don't know.
Well-
that could be the argument you make for WandaVision is that
It's one season.
the effects are just really good consistently.
I think WandaVision like started slow and ended kind of slow, but it had a really great middle.
Okay.
Now, I want to make sure you're fully prepared for Invincible, so I have some trivia questions for
Okay.
you.
Lay them on me.
This is
Hit
going to
me.
range from easy, medium, and hard. Let's
Easy,
start off
medium,
easy.
and hard. Okay.
What is Invincible's real name?
Mark
What's his last name?
Grayson.
Yes. Okay. What is his father's name?
Nolan.
Yes. Okay. And what is his father's superhero name?
Omni-Man.
Okay. Good. Good.
Easy. Okay. Right. We're
What's
on the
his-
easy. Right. We're on. The
We're on easy. What's his mother's name? Don't be disrespectful.
Not Sandra Oh. That's the actor's name. Debbie.
Debbie is correct. Okay. What is the superhero team that protects the Earth at the beginning of the show?
Not the Guardians of the Globe.
Yes.
I was gonna say Guardians of the Galaxy, but I was like slightly.
No,
different.
you got this.
Yeah.
Okay. Who leads the Global Defense Agency?
Cecil.
Yes. We're starting to get into our medium section here.
Okay.
I
I killed easy.
Yeah, you did. What superhero shrinks and fights inside enemies' bodies?
Ant Woman.
No.
It's not Ant Woman.
No.
What's her name?
You're supposed to know the name.
It's Shrinking Gal.
You're
It's
close.
Shrinkster.
No.
Shrinking Ray.
Yes.
Oh, I got
There you go. There you go. Okay, what is the name of the demon detective investigating the Guardian's death?
God, what's his name?
This is an important.
Dark Soul.
No, you're close.
Dark Speed.
No,
It's got dark in
it
it.
does have dark, but that's also the first part of his last name. He has a full name here.
Mr. Darkhold.
Nope.
What is it?
Damien Darkblood.
Damien Darkhold.
Which is interesting because Damien Darkblood disappears early on in the comic.
Yeah.
And so after season 1, nobody thought he was going to come back, but he is in season 4, and literally nobody knows what that plot line is going to be.
I was really interested in his plotline in season 1. He was the first person to catch on to Omni-Man, and the fact that he's an afterworld, otherworldly being had so much promise and potential. I was really looking forward to his return, so I'm excited for
I
it.
believe Robert Kirkman, the creator of Invincible, said he wanted to do this storyline in the comics, but he didn't. So now that he gets the second opportunity with the show, he's adding it.
There was so much promise there. I'm surprised that he's not in the comics more.
Okay, who replaces the original Guardians of the Globe as their leader?
Oh, the original. It's well, I guess not the Immortal. It's Robot.
Yes.
Okay.
What's Robot's name? Starts with an R.
Robert. No, because he became Rex.
Yes, he does
He
become
took
Rex.
Rex's name.
Yes, which is weird.
Which is also a dick move. You take his body and then you take his name. I mean, let the guy keep something.
Well, Rex is gone now.
I know,
so-
but he's not even respecting his memory. He's going, actually, no, I'm Rex now. That dead guy is nobody. Like, what the hell? I thought you liked the guy.
Do you have an answer for me?
No, I'm stalling.
His name's Rudy.
Rudy. Okay.
Okay.
I feel like I should get half credit because I know his name currently. Omni.
Yes. Okay, we're going into hard now.
I knew his alias and his current name. So
What is the only superhero to survive the Omni-Man massacre?
Immortal.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. What college does Mark Grayson attend?
Oh God. Southwest University. I don't know.
Nope. Upstate University.
Okay.
You were somewhat close, actually.
it was some random direction. Like
What is the name of the kaiju-like monster Cecil releases to test Omni-Man?
it's not the kaiju.
No.
I think they say kaiju in it. Like in the show, they use the word.
It is
kaiju.
the same name as a different Amazon project.
Oh. James Bond.
Hail Mary.
Okay. Imagine if they were like, release James Bond. And it's a giant Godzilla monster.
What criminal organization does Titan eventually take over?
Titan? Who's Titan? Wait, what?
He's a guy.
Repeat the question.
He's a guy made out of stone. He takes over a criminal organization. What is that criminal organization?
The Syndicate, I think. Is it not the Syndicate?
It's Machine Head's organization.
Well, yeah.
So yeah,
is it just called Machine Head's organization?
Yeah.
Okay.
What species is Mark half of?
Viltrumite.
Yes.
That was a medium?
Yeah, that was a hard. Now I'm just kind of throwing in questions.
Oh, okay.
What? How do I turn this iPad back off? Okay. What? Here you go.
Well, don't turn. I gotta get whatever.
Sorry.
Turn it back on.
I know. I realized my mistake.
Keep going.
Okay. What is Mark's brother's name?
Oh, it's the little bug guy. The little bug kid.
Half bug kid.
Well, yeah. What's his name? Scrawny?
No.
Scrimple?
Take this seriously.
The creepy crawly dude?
It's Oliver.
I was getting there.
No, you weren't.
I was so close.
No, you weren't. What's
warm.
unique about Oliver?
He's a bug guy.
No, what's physical unique about Oliver?
He's purple?
Okay, and what other physical thing about him is unique?
He's a bug guy. What are you talking about?
He grows.
He's got really well animated hair.
He grows at an accelerated rate.
Okay.
All right.
There were several answers that could have been given for that.
All right.
Well,
Well, I
a
think.
little vague.
Okay. Who do they send at the end of season 4 to take out Mark?
Oh. Well, Conquest.
Yes. Okay. All right. And that I think
They didn't even give me a name.
I think you're ready.
Just a purpose.
I think you're ready for Invincible season 4.
Hey, you can win this. I love that guy.
He's pretty great.
Don't give up. You
The
can
new-
win this.
The new villain in Invincible season 4, Thrag.
Yeah.
Dude, 1,000 times.
What?
He's so much.
Then Conquest?
Maybe not 1,000, but he's better in every way than Conquest.
Oh.
Maybe not
Then
personality
why did
wise.
they send Conquest?
Because why would he go? Because Conquest works for Thrag.
Oh. Thrag's like, it's not worth my time.
Thrag's the
And
baddie Viltrumite.
turned out it was worth your time, buddy.
We'll see. We'll see.
Wait, so if they beat Thrag, who are they going to send next?
Dude, Thrag is the main villain of Invincible.
So it's almost done. So once Thrag goes,
I would
it's gonna
not
be
say it's almost done.
well, then if he's the main villain, what are they gonna do after him?
I guess you just have to wait and see, Michael. I'm predicting you have about 4 more seasons of Invincible.
Oh, so we're like halfway done.
I think we're about halfway.
Okay. Damn, and they've already almost destroyed the Earth like 10 times.
Yeah.
And they almost destroyed the Earth back to back.
It gets this plot line gets crazy.
In season 3, they literally almost destroyed the Earth with all of the Invincible variants that showed up, and then Conquest immediately comes down.
Yeah.
They were
It's pretty brutal.
"Whew, we're out of the woods," and then Conquest is again ripping people in half with Invincible's body.
It's pretty brutal.
How many times are they going to destroy a human body with Invincible's skull?
I can't comment on this.
Do you
any
think that's
further.
gonna happen
I cannot
more?
comment on the destruction that may be coming.
Okay. Well, anyway, I'm glad that I'm prepared now for Invincible, and I hope you guys are too.
Yeah.
But I wanted to talk directly to our followers for a second here. I posed a question the other week. Which Batman movie is better? The Dark Knight or The Batman, starring Robert Pattinson? I put that on our Instagram story because I remember a conversation that was happening when The Batman was coming out, where people were saying, this might be better than The Dark Knight. The Dark Knight was the supreme reigning Batman movie of all time for years and years. Mm-hmm. And then the Batman came out and people went, hold on, there's a contender now. So I posed a question on our Instagram channel to get the definitive objective truth. Berkan, do you want to guess which one won?
I'm going to guess the ratio too.
Okay.
I think, and I did not look. I honestly forgot we did this.
Yep.
And it was like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
I'm guessing 70-30 The Dark Knight.
Okay. Well, you're close. It was 75-25 The Dark Knight.
Bang.
So The Dark Knight is still objectively better.
Yes.
However, it's not universally agreed on.
The Batman is probably more fun than The Dark Knight.
A quarter of all people think the Batman is better than The Dark Knight.
Well, okay. Why would you love the Batman?
I do love the Batman.
You think the Batman's better than The Dark Knight?
I think it's definitely close.
I think the Batman is more fun.
Uh-huh.
Like, it's probably easier to rewatch.
Mm-hmm.
But I think The Dark Knight, it's just like, it has almost everything.
I think also just the tragedy of Heath Ledger passing away and then winning the Oscar posthumously, I think that gives a lot of weight to The Dark Knight, which I'm not mad about because it
I don't know if that's
weighs a lot to me too.
I don't know if it's a fair comparison though for the movies. Like, I think that's just like, I think that's also an argument to why people think like, listen, The Dark Knight may not be as good as it is.
But a good villain makes a good
he is
movie.
a astronomically great villain.
Yeah.
One of the greatest of all time.
I mean, and also just an iconic character, not just villain, but an iconic character, you know? And if your TV show or movie has an iconic character, it immediately becomes a legend. Just even if the rest of it is not great, immediately legend.
It's fair. That's fair. Yeah, I think I'm definitively in the Dark Knight corner though. I almost just spoiled something.
If you guys disagree, or if you guys want to weigh in and make your voice heard, follow us on socials so that you can participate in the next poll, and we can find out objectively what films are better than others.
I almost just spoiled something we're doing next month.
Uh-oh.
But I can't say.
Do I know what it is?
You know what it is.
Okay,
it's a thing we teased earlier.
Okay,
but
gotcha.
I can't say more because I actually don't even know if it's even relevant. I know nothing.
Now that we got that out of the way, let's get into the meat of it.
The One Piece of it all.
We're getting into the juicy part.
We're going back to One Piece. We already talked about One Piece. Okay, so last week we made the announcement that let me start over. Last week we made the announcement that we are no longer watching the One Piece anime for now. We are switching to the live action One Piece.
We lied a little bit.
Half lied. I'm 4 episodes. I'm halfway through the live action, the first season. I'm gonna watch the next half this weekend before season 2 releases next week.
You only watched 4 episodes
so far. There's so much to watch this month. It's crazy. I have the full season of Ted. I have Outlander. I have all these movies. I had Project Hail Mary. I had The Bride. I had Hoppers. I have so much to watch. I have Daredevil, Born Again. I have Invincible. Give me a break, Michael. Give me a break. I watched 4.
You're gonna watch the full season of Ted before the full season of One Piece?
I gotta react to it, man. I gotta make content. Big Screen Berkan. Come on.
I mean,
Ted is one of the funniest shows I've ever seen.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I just
wanted
to check in on that.
So far, I'm halfway through the first season of the live action of One Piece.
Okay.
How far are you into it?
Here's the deal. I watched 2 episodes, and then we posted that clip about how we were switching. And then every time I opened my phone, the first notification that came up was somebody going, "No! No, please, no, God!" and so I immediately stopped. I stopped what I was doing. I was going, uh-oh. I think we blundered here. I think we might have made a bit of a mistake. And so I watched 2 episodes, and then I stopped because also I was the guy who said for every follower that we got that I would watch an episode of One Piece. And if the people who followed so that I would watch an episode for them are also the people saying, not that episode, don't watch that episode yet, then I have to go, okay, technically I do kind of have to listen to you. I'll watch the episode that you want me to watch because you followed me. And so you have a little bit more leeway. Also, you have your own channel to run. So you get to watch what you want.
Yeah.
In the order that you want to watch it.
So I will continue watching the first I will continue watching the first season of the live action One Piece, and I will watch the second season. And if something's spoiled for me, that's honestly okay. Like, I don't really mind that. Like, I'm still gonna enjoy it if it's done well in the anime.
Yeah. You brought up a good point that you are a big fan of watching the movie before reading the book, for example. And if the whole idea is that this live action is an adaptation of the anime, which is like the source material, you are a big fan of watching the adaptation, then going back and watching the source material.
Because then I'm going to get more.
Right.
But also, like, and I'm already seeing that with this first, like, live action. Like, there are aspects of the One Piece live action that I do think are better. But for the most part so far, everything story-wise, I'm like, the anime was better.
I only watched the first 2 episodes, but I thought they did Buggy way better in the live action.
Yeah, I think Buggy is... Well, I don't know if Buggy's better in the live action. It's different. It's super different.
It's so different. He's like a Joker. He's like the Joker from Batman.
Yeah.
He's a good villain. in the anime, he's kind of a joke, but in the show, he's actually intimidating and menacing, and he just seems more powerful and strong.
I was more impressed by Kuro in
Haven't
the
seen
live
it.
action. Yeah,
Haven't seen
that's
it.
where you stopped off right before that. I was actually more impressed with that arc in live action than I was in the anime arc.
Okay.
Just because I was like, okay, he's a lot more intimidating this way. He's scarier, and there's a lot less fluff with him, which really bothered me if you guys remember from the anime.
I like Zoro less in the live action.
I mean, I do like Zoro less in live action. I think he's actually still my favorite out of the bunch.
I would agree. I also think no tea, no shade to the actor because he's hot. First of all, second, don't want to get on his bad side. He's attractive. Second of all, he like the fight sequences, the choreography are amazing, and he seems like an insane swordsman. The fact that he's beating people up without even fully drawing his sword, huge flex. Gotta love that. Zoro still seems like a powerhouse in the live action. However, he doesn't emote. And that's obviously like a director choice,
right?
In that they're like, Zoro's cool, calm, and collected. Don't smile, don't raise your voice, do everything. And he also talks like he's like one of those people on TikTok who are trying to like teach people how to pick up women. Where he's like, first of all, I don't. He's like making his voice raspy. This is just how I talk normally.
I'm gonna be the greatest swordsman.
Yeah, that's a better.
I kind of just did Batman.
I'm a better swordsman. Yeah, that's a better.
I'm Zoro.
Yeah. That's how we talk.
Where's Zombie?
But even then, he's not talking that loud. He's not talking. Yeah. And so at least in the anime, like he actually does get emotive. He is still cool.
Yeah.
But if like Luffy says something dumb, Zoro will be like, "That's the stupidest thing I ever heard." Like,
yeah.
I
do. Zoro's the only character in the anime who I actually really like the over exaggerated anime like facial expression.
Yes, exactly.
Like the shark teeth. He's the only one so far where I've consistently been like, it works for him.
Yeah.
I have a ranking of live action One Piece characters.
Okay. Oh.
Yeah. So far.
All right.
So far, out of the Straw Hats, my ranking goes as follows. At the top, I have Zoro. Then I have Nami. Then I have Luffy. Then I have Usopp. And then... Actually, no. Then I have Sanji. And then I have Usopp. I actually don't like Usopp as much in live action as I do in anime.
Okay.
It's just like, I don't... Again, there's no disrespect to the actor. Like, I think he's a good actor and everything. I just don't really like the choices he's made so far. I just think some of the delivery has been a little bit wonky. I haven't fallen in love with that character yet. So that's kind of where I am with the Straw Hats.
Okay. I don't have a ton more to say about the live action because I haven't seen a ton of it. But I do have a theory. The more I think about the anime, the more I have a theory. Okay. And I'm not reading any of the comments, so don't even bother spoiling it for me in there. Don't worry.
Or do it because we're not reading it.
Right. I think I might be onto something.
Okay.
I think I might be onto something.
Hit me.
Okay. I keep coming back to the fact that there's that one scene of Shanks and Mihawk who know each other and are buddy-buddy.
Yes.
And Shanks doesn't really seem like intimidated by Mihawk's presence or anything. And just the idea that like he's Luffy's inspiration, he went to the Grand Line, I think he's stronger than we think he is.
Yeah.
And I think he might be one of the 7 warlords of the sea. Because we don't even know.
Cool.
We don't even know who all 7 of them are, but we do know that Mihawk is one of them.
Yeah,
it would make sense why Mihawk and Shanks.
Mihawk has Shanks has Mihawk's respect.
Yes,
interesting. Do you think Shanks already has a One Piece? Did we already talk about this?
Oh, that's a good question.
Oh, every episode,
it's my car beeping. That's a good question. I don't know if we've already talked about that, but he definitely could. Couldn't he?
Interesting.
There definitely seems to be like a deeper mystery around Shanks.
I have a different thought with one of those 2 characters.
Okay.
Mihawk. Do you think Luffy could beat Mihawk right now?
No.
70 episodes in?
Luffy's main weakness are swords, are sharp objects, and that's Mihawk's entire deal.
So you think Mihawk would absolutely obliterate Luffy?
I think Mihawk is Luffy's counter. I think Mihawk like perfectly counters Luffy, actually. I don't even think it'd be that close.
Then why can Luffy beat Zoro?
Well, because Mihawk beats Zoro.
I guess that's fair.
So it would be another question.
I think it'd be closer than maybe we think.
It would be a different question if Zoro beats Mihawk, but then Luffy beats Zoro. Then yes, then Luffy would be stronger than Mihawk. But because Zoro beats Luffy, but Mihawk beats Zoro, it's like okay, we know both are stronger.
Yeah, interesting. Okay, interesting. All right, so next week I will have thoughts, or our next episode, which will be, like I said, in like a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks. I will have thoughts on all of season 1 of One Piece and some of season 2, depending what's out, and then I'll go back to watching some of the anime. So we'll try to be on episode 80, 90? Okay. Let's do 80.
Let's do 80.
We'll get to episode 80 by the next episode.
Okay.
We'll have a big, maybe we'll have another big One Piece episode for 100 episodes of One Piece.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a good idea.
That might be fun.
Yeah.
We'll see.
All right. But now we should get into the main event.
Hoppers.
We saw Hoppers.
Okay, I've seen Hoppers twice.
Oh,
I saw
you
Hoppers.
already saw it twice?
Yeah, I saw Hoppers 4 weeks ago. No, 3 weeks ago. A few days before the premiere, and then I saw it again last night.
Okay.
And you saw it last week.
Yeah.
Okay, so Michael, how many Michaels are you giving Pixar's newest movie, Hoppers?
Out of 10 Michaels, I'm giving it 7.5 Michaels.
Interesting. I'm giving Hoppers 8.5 Michaels.
Oh, wow.
I was at a 9. I went down to an 8.5.
I liked it. I thought it was really fun.
I think it's the funniest Pixar film.
It's so funny.
I think it's the most chaotic Pixar film, and I think it still delivers emotional beats, which are classic.
And I think it has a good message of environmentalism. Like it's actually talking about an issue about how ecosystems are breaking down. You know, versus some other Pixar movies are more generically just about family,
right?
Or just they focus solely on those emotional beats. This movie kind of has
a little bit of
larger
everything.
Premise. Yeah.
I don't think, because it has a little bit of everything, I don't think it fully 100% attacks everything.
Right.
But I think it's enough of everything in a good in a good way that it's a really enjoyable experience.
Yeah. And you just fall in love with every single character.
Yeah, I mean the King George is so good.
None of them are even
Mabel's great.
Yes.
No one's annoying.
Yeah. Or even boring.
The villain might be one of the best villains Pixar's done.
Really?
I think he's in the who are the best villains in Pixar's history? You have
good question.
You have Lotso from Toy Story 3. You have Syndrome.
Gotta be Syndrome.
Then it's Titus.
Randall, right, from Monsters Inc.
Yeah, but he's not even really
Randall?
the main villain. He's just kind of the side.
He's just
villain.
the asshole. He's
just
if
you think about it, he's a good villain, but I actually think maybe the Hoppers villain's more terrifying than Randall. And arguably Waternoose was probably the main villain of Monsters Inc.
Yeah. So you don't think that Monsters Inc. even had a good? I don't
know. I think they're both good villains together, but I don't know if Randall's all that crazy.
I don't think that Pixar focuses on their villains. I think they focus more on either their main character or their comedic relief.
Maybe.
You know?
Yeah, for sure.
When I was talking earlier about how if you have a character who is an icon in your movie, it's immediately a legend. That doesn't have to be the villain. You know?
Yeah.
It could be the supporting character.
That's true. I mean, technically in Hoppers also, Jerry is presented as the villain, but he's not really a bad guy by any means.
Oh, no. I don't think Jerry's a villain.
No.
I think he might be misunderstood. You know? But and he changes his ways at the end, which is
it's good.
Clear case of okay, I see what I was doing was wrong. I'm not a bad guy.
Right.
And going back a little bit to characters who are icons, right? And how Pixar doesn't really do the villains, they do the comedic relief. I mean, think about Finding Nemo. You got Dory. Yeah. Think about Cars. You have Mater. You know, think of any of the Pixar movies that you can think of. I mean, even Toy Story. It's just Buzz and Woody.
Oh no, okay. Sid is the villain of the first one. Stinky Pete's the villain of the second one.
But they're not
Lotso's the villain of the third one.
Yeah, Lotso is a good villain, but Stinky Pete, you don't really think of as an iconic villain. You know? What was the other one you said other than
Sid?
Sid
is iconic.
You definitely don't think of his iconic.
Sid is iconic.
He's just a freaky kid.
Yeah, but he's iconic.
They were toys.
Sid is iconic.
He didn't know that they were alive.
Sid, but he was abusing his toys. Sid was...
He was doing alternative art. He didn't know that they had souls. He didn't know that he was causing pain. He was just, again...
But I still think he's an iconic villain. People wear the Sid shirts all the time. I think Sid's iconic.
I think he might be... a cult iconic villain, but I don't think that he is a universally agreed on iconic villain.
Maybe. I don't know. And I guess Ratatouille, the other chef, the small chef.
I don't cook food. I don't like food. I love it. I don't love it.
But I'm talking about the small chef, not
chef,
not the critique.
Oh,
not the critic.
Is it Zorat, the French guy?
The Zorat.
Yeah. What's his name?
I don't know. Well, I guess I can't say he's an iconic villain because we don't even know his name.
I think the most iconic part of Ratatouille is Will Arnett going, "I killed the man with this thumb." I mean, and he wasn't even the villain.
No.
Anyway, Hoppers. Amazing. Oh my God. I love the artistic choice of when they're animals and you can't understand them, there's no whites in their eyes. But then when you can understand them, they look more human because they have the full eyes.
I want you to remember that thought.
Okay.
Before I go into what I'm going to say, I want you to finish your Hopper's thoughts.
No,
that's it? Okay. Did you catch the Easter egg at the end of Hoppers?
No, what Easter egg?
Okay, when Mabel goes back to Dr. Sam at the college after graduating, Dr. Sam reveals all her next projects. You didn't notice anything on that whiteboard?
I wasn't reading the whiteboard.
You didn't see Doug in the smack dab in the middle of the whiteboard?
Doug who?
Doug from Up.
Oh, she made the dog collars?
That's not all it seems she's made. Because I saw it the first time, and I paid closer attention to the second time. Let me blow your mind for a second, Michael. In the center of the in the center of the chalkboard was Doug, and like the idea of a collar that can help dogs communicate.
Right.
The top left was designs for Wally.
No.
The top right. Well, I'm going to say the top right. The bottom right was talking about the idea of maybe our voices can be used to harness energy.
No.
The top right was, can we also take the human conscience and put it in objects like cars?
What?
Yeah.
Where?
This lady, I'm not going to attach a photo of it because of copyright reasons, but I did sneak a picture, so I will show you after. Actually, no, I can't. Yeah. She is the godmother of all things great in Pixar.
The dog collars make sense because she's already created machines that allow you to talk to animals. That's the whole plot of Hoppers.
Yeah, but also the cars things make sense too.
Because she's already transferring consciousness into machines.
Right.
Because the Hopper's beaver is a robot.
Right. So why not transfer the conscience to a car? Now, also, you remember that point you said earlier about how you really liked how when they aren't interacting with animals at all, the animals have little dot eyes?
Yeah.
Okay, but when they are inside the beaver robot and they are able to communicate with animals, they all of a sudden have like cartoony big eyes?
Yeah.
All the cars have cartoony big eyes.
Right.
Yeah.
Their entire windshield is just are just the whites of the eyes.
Exactly. Now, have we ever considered the possibility that inside the cars are the actual people just kind of knocked out hopping?
Oh my God. It's a fucking Matrix.
The Pixar theory.
The entire Cars universe is basically a bunch of people just like avataring around.
Now, let me tell you this. That's really going to blow your mind.
Everyone's living in like a virtual reality, basically.
So you know about the Pixar theory, right? About how everything's connected? This obviously is a major player in the Pixar theory.
It connects so many things.
But also it changes things up because in the original Pixar theory, it's theorized that actually the order goes from Cars to then Wall-E because they think all the events of Cars are happening when, people have left Earth.
Right.
Mm-hmm. But actually the theory has to be flipped because now my new theory is that Wall-E actually came first. But you remember in Wall-E how everybody was super lazy in basically using chairs anyway?
Yeah.
And you kind of think, oh, well, they're going to get back to like being active. They're back on Earth. Right. No, I think they saw an opportunity to transport their consciousness into Cars and they took it.
Wow.
They became lazier and this fully became Cars.
Instead of getting out of the chairs, instead of getting their bodies out of the chairs, they got their brains out of the chairs. They got their minds out of their chairs.
Yeah.
Whoa. And the crazy thing is that, like, this is becoming less and less of a theory if what you're saying is true, that they explicitly showed the research for all that technology on screen at once.
Yep. Exactly.
Wow, but she didn't. Okay, you also mentioned that she came up with the technology for harnessing the power of the human voice for energy.
Yes, which is eventually what the planet relies on.
Right.
Especially, like, it also makes sense, like,
for Monsters, Inc.
If the planets do, like, turn into, if people evolve into monsters, then, yeah, it makes sense, I guess.
And your theory in the
Pixar new form of clean energy.
Right. And your theory in the Pixar universe is that the doors in Monsters, Inc. do not only travel through space, but they also travel through time.
I think they're time travel. That's the only way it makes sense because Boo is in the Toy Story movies.
Okay.
So Monsters, Inc. doesn't take place for the same singular timeline theory to make sense. It has to be time travel.
Okay.
We still recording there, by the way.
Yep.
Cool. But yeah, so that is the Pixar theory and how Hoppers demolished it, but also confirmed it and enhanced it.
Oh, but that's a huge connection. I don't
It's
think
a
that
huge thing.
is that really a demolition or is that just a renovation?
No, I do think it almost demolished a good chunk.
But it also like
But it
specifically
enhanced
connects.
But it did enhance
so
it.
much stuff. Yeah.
Pixar finally gave their say, and the picture director. I think I saw him like talk about this after I noticed it because I did some digging, and I don't know who interviewed him and when he said this, but I think he did say that yes, the end of Hoppers does have a connection to a lot of other Pixar movies because he had the Pixar theory in mind. Although he doesn't really know about the Pixar theory, he just knows it's something that people love to discuss.
How could you not know about it at this point?
I don't know. I think they try not to like really dive into the Pixar theory, but everything's so like intentional.
You'd have to be aware of it to intentionally not dive into.
Well, right, he was aware of it, but they don't know like the specific like details of how everything connects.
Gotcha.
What the overlying story is.
That checks out to me. But I'm like, if they weren't even aware of it, that would be a huge oversight.
Yeah,
like that'd be
But yeah, so that's why Hoppers is absolutely insane in my opinion. It's crazy,
amazing. Well, I really liked it.
Yeah, I love it too. Go watch Hoppers. I think that's our episode.
I think that's all of it.
Yeah. Well, thank you guys so much for driving in with us.
We love you
chatting with us.
much.
Again, we have some big episodes coming in April. We're about to really dive into
watch this
big movie season of 2026.
Huge moves coming.
Huge moves.
Follow us on all social media.
Check out our Patreon
so that you can participate in our polls. So
be
sure
what we got going on.
Be sure to watch our stories.
Yeah.
Subscribe to our YouTube.
Follow at Big Screen Berkan for funsies.
Sure. Self-promote. Be sure to review us on Spotify or Apple Podcasts. Rate us 5 stars. You can leave comments on there.
Give us your stars.
And we love you so much. Thank you for driving in with us.
Thank you guys.
Bye.